life, because I know you shake one fool that has a very bad ego, and it is a full-on fist fight, dodge. You better duck immediately and swing, because
the art to embarrassing somebody.
Oh, it's an art. Getting someone 1-2 heels, like, it is the old. You might as well just whip. That's the equivalent. I feel like some people. So, how have you dodged this? Do you have any stories of this the first time, or how do you deal with this, man?
Yeah,
you're the youngest.
Yeah, no. Well, first off, more than half the games maybe 80% of the games we play, we get in some sort of a fight, like a verbal altercation. You know, it's just because it's Streetball, you got no ref, right? And I'm a featherweight, so the hardest thing is like everybody's just they're grabbing. You know what I'm saying? When you go by, and that's hard to deal with, but like you figure it out. But so we gonna get a verbal thing over that. I got to make a big deal out of it because there's no ref, so I don't say nothing. They just gonna do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's that whole thing. But then, I think like a lot of it is if you give respect, you tend to get respect. So I try to approach that park out of love, try to big up everybody, and do what I do. It doesn't always go.
Your slight smile tells me, like, I mean, I've shook some fools into fights.
Yeah, so, one in particular was #1 on ESPN. It was like 2014 or 2015. We played a team in the CBA. That's like China's NBA, right? When an NBA player goes play in China, they play in the CBA. Okay. So we played a real CBA game, a pre-season. We're just like, it was with Ball Up. It was kind of like an attempt at the second coming of AND1, but like nobody knew Ball Up. So like in China, they just thought they were playing an exhibition U.S. team, right? But we were under real rules. So played CBA game, but the way I play Streetball, I've like, some people say I carry, like I don't really care. If I have carries, they're like arguable carries, right? Might have 1 or 2 moves of blatant carry, right? One or two, but like.
A little pause.
Yeah. But I keep it legal. I played in the CBA game, get called for no carries, you know what I'm saying? But I was all Streetball, so I came down and shook a dude. He slipped, though. Like did the splits and touched earth. Crowd lost it, right? Before that, I got in a couple buckets. And mind you, again, I look like an underdog, right? Dude's 6'4". I'm my height. So I'm 5'10". So all the momentum was on our side. And when he fell, it was over. Like now their home crowd rooting for us. So he's pissed, right? Then and mind you, they don't speak English. They don't know AND1. They don't know Streetball. Dude's 22. He don't know none, right? So I came down the next play, and I was like, I'm a really saucy now. I had the triple threat. I threw it off dude's face, right? I was trying to go heezy to legs, right? But like a tap, because if you do the heezy right, it doesn't hurt.
It's innocent.
Yeah. You're supposed to do it like this close, you know what I'm saying? You tap, they're gonna be pissed off. That's when you go legs, you know what I'm saying?
Combo.
So I did it. He moved his head. I'm like, who moves their head? Usually you swing at it or like, you know what I'm saying?
He dodged it.
He gave it like this. So it hit the side of his head, and then I wasn't smooth. I'm like fumbling to get it back. But I think he thought like I just disrespected him, so he got pissed. He grabbed me and he threw me 5 feet or 6 feet, like picked me up and threw me. He wanted to like do something worse, but I'm sure second thoughts came in. So both benches cleared. Oh. It went crazy. I didn't even upload on YouTube for another year because I just got the footage late. Like somehow that footage got leaked on a Chinese, like one of their versions of YouTube or something like that. So I found some ripping software to rip it, got it, re-edited ours. Because you can't speak Chinese, you can't get clearance on that. Like, screw it, we'll figure it out later. You didn't clear it with me. So I uploaded on YouTube a year later. #1 on ESPN that night.
Oh, no.
But, it was awesome. But I knew the fight after the Heezy is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's still on my YouTube channel. I got like 10 million views or something.
I talked about this recently. The off the face is a very thin line of like, is this going to be a fight?
Yeah, you normally got to be friends with the dude.
Yeah, maybe if I know you.
Well, you got to pick and choose your battles, and then you got to like do it right too. Like I've done it wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I did it wrong, like luckily it was a huge audience in there. So if you gonna fight, clearing the benches or whatever. But I don't always do it like there's the polite one. That's the one I show Woody. I say, you could roll off the Heezy, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, he gonna try it the first time and smack somebody in the face.
Break somebody's nose.
Exactly. I don't want to be accountable. So yeah, you gotta pick and choose your battles. And then honestly, like I said, if you go in there and give them respect, and then like now when we shoot, we got 3 angles, 3 security guards. There's a whole crew. So like you stepped in there, you know what we're trying to do. So
yeah, no, I get it. I'm just like referring to.
Back in the day, it's way worse.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we had some Heezies that got real. Because you're a high school kid, you can't discern like when is a good time, when's a bad time.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Off the foot, that's a little less.
The foot, that's a hard one. I don't even do that
it's
today.
Always so, unless you have Converse.
A lot of room for error. Yeah.
The hardest one's got to be where you're dribbling and you throw it up over your head and pretend like you're still dribbling.
Oh,
You got
back?
eye contact and they don't realize it's up over their head now.
You know, I'll be honest, I did it a couple times, but I never mastered that. That was hot sauce.
Yeah,
Genius.
yeah,
That was hot
exactly.
sauce genius. There were certain moves back in the day were so signature to players, you just let them, like, that's their thing. But that's why sometimes it's a false narrative, like I stole and one player, like whether it's hot sauce or somebody back in the day, I stole their style. But it's like in that era, every single player guard on the team did off the heezy, off the backboard, between the legs.
Sham God.
The spins, you know what I'm saying? There was like a core of a lot of moves, but that one in particular, I think none of us could do it. Like maybe now, I actually want to bring it back. But like, I never mastered that joint. That was crazy.